Hi beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a routine for you for the curly girl method. So I thought that I would actually show you the process of how my routine is. So the things that you want to kind of not do when you are going through the curly girl method is to not brush your hair once you've washed it. If you need to brush your hair at any point, brush it before you wash it and then use a wide tooth comb when you're in the shower. I'm not necessarily doing that at the moment because I'm just using my fingers. Once I've washed my hair, I will just run my fingers through my hair and just get out any knots and stuff like that. You want to stay clear of sulfates, silicones, anything like that that you get in shampoos and conditioners. If you cut those out, your hair almost starts to feel more like your natural hair, and I know that silicones and stuff like that can actually weigh your hair down. So if you are doing the curly girl method, you want to stay clear of things that are gonna be really heavy and coat your hair. You don't want any of those things. So yeah, for the things that you actually do want to do, you want to make sure you have a routine every time you wash your hair. So this is the one I'm going to show you today. If this is your kind of like, you're at the stage I am where you're actually finding out what to use and stuff like that, then watch this video and maybe it will give you some ideas. So I'm just going to run through the products that I'm going to be using today. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to be using is the Ultimate Blends shampoo, the Daily Nourisher. Now this one has organic almond milk in it, and apparently it is silicone free for a natural feel. So this one should be okay for your curly hair. And yeah, hopefully once you start using a shampoo and conditioner without silicones in it, I think your hair starts to feel a little bit, it feels more dry because you're not coating it with silicones, but at the same time you start to get your natural hair feel back, and it actually does wonders for your hair in the long run. So the next one that I'm going to be using is the same one from the Garnier Ultimate Blends. This is the conditioner, and the exact same, it is silicone free. So those two are what I'm going to wash my hair with, and I literally am just lathering the roots of my hair. I'm not touching anything else, and then I'm going to go in with the conditioner and put that onto the ends of my hair. If you have very frizzy hair like I do, then just put a little bit of conditioner on the roots as well, just to kind of smooth any of that down. At this point you want to wash your hair in cold water or warm water. Do not wash your hair in hot water because it's just really bad for your hair. Do not style your hair or use any heat on your hair if you're using a blow dryer and stuff like that. You want to try and stick to using, if you are going to blow dry your hair, do it on the cool setting. Do not put it onto the hot. No way put it on the hot, okay? Because you're going to get a lot of frizz and then it's just going to damage your hair even more. The one thing I will put in right about here, I might as well say here, is that my hair has grown so much. Like when I was younger, I would say maybe like 13, I had quite long hair. I would say it was a little bit longer than what it is now. It's probably the longest it's ever been. And at that time, I was kind of letting it do its natural thing. It was a little bit wavy, a little bit curly sometimes. But after that, I always straightened my hair every single day, and it never grew, and it used to drive me up the wall. But in the last, like, I don't know, maybe like 3 months, since I've stopped putting heat on my hair, I'm taking vitamins for my hair and nails and stuff like that, my hair has grown so much. It's crazy, and it's grown all the way to the ends quite thick. Like, it's usually my hair would grow and it would thin out towards the end where you get a lot of damage and stuff like that, but I'm honestly not even joking. Like, I will try and find a picture actually, because last year I got it cut into a short bob, so I've got like, what, 5 or 6 inches. So that's like rapid growth as well. So yeah, if you are looking to grow your hair, then this is definitely going to help as well, because you won't be using heat on it, you'll be looking after it a little bit more, and yeah, you'll be doing a lot of things that you need to do to kind of maintain the curl. So that is going to be like treating your hair with care. So at the same time, you're going to get a little bit of growth or a lot of growth. So this is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Smoothing Hair Food with coconut and macadamia in it. It's a 3-in-1 hair mask, so it is good for frizzy and unruly hair. And then for the mousse, which you'll be using to actually hold the curl into your hair, and it will be a lot more like defined and almost create that like cast to your hair. This is the Bristow's Volume and Body Mousse, and this will literally like go crunchy in your hair, but you need to scrunch it out. But if you just keep scrunching it like this, it will literally come out and it will start feeling like your normal hair feel. So yeah, just make sure you do that, because otherwise it will literally feel like your hair when you used to go to school and shed loads of that stuff in your hair and have this like wet crispy hair going on. So yeah, you want to make sure you properly scrunch it out. Yes. Right, the next thing that we're going to go to is once you get out of the shower, you do not want to use a towel on your hair. Like, you do not want to use a towel, because the towel is literally like, it's so rough on your hair. Like, you know how you used to like proper scrunch it and give it a shake and everything like that? It's so damaging on your hair, especially if your hair is already a little bit damaged. But when your hair is wet, it's the most fragile. You need to be careful with it. So find a t-shirt, preferably a soft one. I could only find this one, so this one's gonna do for now. But tip your head upside down, scrunch a little bit of the water out, but leave a little bit in there. Not that it's sopping wet, but leave a little bit of moisture in there, because a lot of the products that you put in will work better if your hair is that little bit wet. So the next product that I'm using is the Ultimate Blends Smoothing Hair Food Coconut and Macadamia. This is literally a 3-in-1 mask, which I find to be brilliant actually. You can use it as a conditioner in the shower, as a mask, leave it on for a little while, or as a leave-in. So I'm using this as a leave-in, and you just want to figure out what sort of hair type you have. If you have very thin hair, don't use too much of this, because it will make it greasy and weigh it down. If you've got hair like me, my hair is very fine, but I have a lot of it, I could use a little bit more, but a medium amount. And if you've got thick hair, then obviously use more, because you need to coat every single hair to prevent it from being frizzy. So then once you've done that and you've scrunched that all into your hair, you then want to find a mousse. The thing is though, actually, you mainly want to find a gel, but I've just got the mousse for the time being, because I'm obviously trying to find products that are going to work with my hair. So at the moment I've got the Bristow's Volume and Body Mousse, and what I'm just going to do here is I'm just going to scrunch it into my hair. And you want to keep scrunching upwards, or flick your head upside down and still keep scrunching upwards. You want to do this for quite a while. Once you feel like your hair is completely coated with this, you want to start letting it dry. You want to air dry it. Do not put any heat on it. If you want to put a hairdryer, like I say, just use it on the cool setting. But the best kind of curls you're going to get is from letting it air dry, so you won't get any frizz or anything like that. And then as your hair starts to dry, just keep scrunching, and it will start to remember that curl pattern. And then over time, you're then going to get more of a defined curl. If you look after your hair, you do the routine every day. If your hair is curly or wavy, your hair will remember as you keep doing this, because you think, like, if you've been straightening your hair for however many years, you're almost like telling your hair it's something that it isn't. So that's why you'll get, like I do now, like a lot of areas that are straighter than others, because obviously there's more damage and stuff like that. So yes, this is what my hair is looking like afterwards, and this is kind of what it is when it air dries. And the thing is as well, is I'm kind of looking now to find ways to sleep with my hair like this, because I usually wake up and it's a little bit crazy. I've still got a little bit of frizz. Obviously if I carry on doing it, it's not going to be as frizzy, but I need to find ways and stuff like that. So this is literally day 3 hair. This is when it starts to go a little bit crazy. It literally like looks a little bit like dreadlocks. So this is like the point where obviously you want to find ways to maintain your curly hair. So there's gonna be like ups and downs of it. You're gonna think, this is crazy, my hair looks crazy, but if you keep doing it, it will start to, 1, get healthier, 2, it will grow loads, and 3, it will start to remember the curl, especially if you already have curly hair. If you have straight hair, then your hair probably won't do anything, but if you know it's wavy or curly, then it will start to remember the curl pattern. So that is everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you on this journey, and I'm going to show you like from week by week, because you want to kind of wash your hair. I mean, I've heard 4 days. I know a lot of curly haired people, their hair doesn't get as greasy as like straight and wavy. My hair gets a little bit more greasy than like really curly people's hair, but I'm trying to leave it maybe 4 days. But if you can leave it between 4 days to a week, then that is brilliant. You're going to be introducing a lot of like natural oils and stuff, which also help your hair grow. So yeah, just try not to wash it every day. That's really, really bad for your hair anyway. You're just going to be washing all of the oils and kind of creating more of a drier area, and it will not grow or, you know, be natural and healthy. It won't want to kind of define. So yeah, leave it for a little bit. I'm going to be washing it, like I say, every 4 days, so I can do a video every week just showing you whether it's changed, whether obviously each week comes and it starts to remember more, it starts to get a bit more healthier. But I haven't straightened my hair for a while, like every day. You know, every now and again I will if I'm going out and stuff like that, but I used to do it literally all the time. So yeah, it's definitely better condition. Like before, like I say, I would have like really, really thin straggly bits, and I feel like it's I feel like it's kind of like grown to the thickness like all the way to the bottom of the hair. So yeah, it's obviously doing something. So that is going to be the end of this video. If you want to keep up with the journey and stuff like that with me, then this video or any curly girl method video will be going up every Thursday for the time being. I do lots of beauty related videos, and because we're coming up to Christmas, I'm going to be doing some Christmas videos and little bits here and there. But I do test a lot of makeup or makeup tools and stuff like that. So if you want to have a little look through my videos, then you are more than welcome to. If you like this video, then please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, then consider subscribing if you enjoy this kind of content and you also want to follow me on this hair journey. And if you are already subscribed, then thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.